Right. Yeah. So basically, I was just going to cover a little bit about your Google My Business profile, how it can help you kind of local visibility. It's just a really useful tool. Like say, just local visibility. People look for services in their area. It's a free resource for gathering reviews, and also it helps like get your business name more cohesive on the web. So if it's just going to be a broad overview, it's not like an in-depth. I'm not trying to do a training session or anything like that. So basically, 28% of all local searches result in a purchase being made in 24 hours. And also 76% of customers who search for local information on the smartphone visited that business within a day. So you can see with them kind of statistics how kind of important it is to kind of get that presence online. Now, just quick hello. I mean, obviously, I'm Pete Hogg from Red Kite SEO, and as you can see, screenshot of my website here that I kind of say I specialize in SEO, helping your online presence. But even if you're not a local business, it's still a very useful tool to have linked with your website. So obviously, hang on, I'm messing this up a little bit. Obviously, local visibility is important to connect with them local customers, but it also helps consolidate your business online, if that makes sense. So if you're trying to promote you as a brand or anything like that, Google recognizes this and helps pull it all together. So even though your Google Business Profile, formerly known as Google My Business, it is very limited in what you can fill out in that with the details, but it also helps consolidate everything online. So average clicks that Google Business Profiles get are 33 clicks per month. That's just across the board, across all industries, but it does vary. So the most important thing about these clicks are that the people searching have got a very strong intent to buy, which that's what makes it more valuable. Now, I don't know if you can see, I'm just trying to move this box out of the way. If you can see this screenshot here, it's from an actual client of mine. I took this just a couple of days ago, and you can see like the customer actions on this particular Google Business Profile. They got like 204 clicks through to the website and also 107 phone calls. So you can see the importance of how that can help get businesses found online. Now, them results aren't typical. It does vary industry to industry. It does also get rid of that screen, sorry, there covering the presentation. But it does vary by location, industry, whether you're in a town or a city with population size, and also if you offer seasonal services or products. So if you haven't got a Google Business Profile, then setting one up is quite straightforward. That's the URL there at the top. But basically, you go to google.com, you search Google Business Profile, and it'll come up. You'll need a Gmail account to set this up if you haven't already. And then you can actually go in, put in your business name, add your business details, add photos, add your logo, but then it will ask you to verify, typically by postcard. These days, it also wants video verification as well off your phone, but sometimes maybe phone or email. Once you've done that, you can then create posts. So even if you sell products nationwide, you can create posts that promote your products. You can invent offers and share offers for your business. Or if you've got events happening, you can put a post out advertising that event. It gives you opportunity then to reply to reviews, question and answers, and also create services, which if you offer 5 services on your website, then put them 5 services on your Google Business Profile. So once you've done all that, you probably know all this anyway, but obviously you get a map pin on the map. If your service area, it'll be covered with like a shaded red area. with a set of postcodes or locations that you set up. But to manage your GBP online, you need to be logged into your Google account, and it'll take you to like live search results, such as this example here. Now we're optimizing Google Business Profile. I'm just showing you a grid here of an actual client of mine. And you can see in this grid, at the very center is the map pin. That's where the business is based. And these little circles here, they're all half a mile apart. So there's really like a 5-mile radius around where they're located. And all I point out with this is, if you break this circle grids, if you can see the number 1, that's where they're showing at the top of the Google map type. Now, they're based at one side of the city. If you go to the opposite side of the city, you can see like they drop to 3, 4, etc. Across that grid. But that's because there's obviously strong competition, and also it's about proximity to the searcher. If the searcher's at the opposite side of town, it's more likely to show businesses nearer to them. But that's ongoing work that I'm doing with this right now to try and push that proximity further to the other side of the city. But it's important that you get your primary category, get this map, embed it on your website, and it's very important that you get your name, address, and phone number, what we call NAP, all to concise and clear across everything. So that even goes to like directory listings that you might list your business in. It all wants to be consistent. Also on there, you want to include your keywords in your description and everything like that to do with your industry. But there's also a Google Business Profile website that you can have, which is free. Well, not a website, it's a web page. Google's doing a good job of hiding this away from you now. Now, one thing I would point out when optimizing your Google Business Profile, there's a list here of things that help. Now, changing the name on your profile, I've found in the past, can trigger suspension. And it does vary industry by industry, but sometimes the name change, address change. If you post, they might not like a post that you create, which is similar to like social media posts. But I found that some, if you have phone numbers on there, they got removed. And also competitors, it's very competitive online, and they will try dirty tactics to report your listing to get it removed, to give them the advantage. But overall, it's just complete your profile, use high quality images, you can use it, gather reviews, add relevant keywords, create your products, turn on messaging, and set up the Google web page that they provide. Now, to do that, currently, as this is being recorded, Google likes to make changes all the time. Some profiles may not even have this option, but if you do, my advice is use it. So when you're going to view your profile, once you've set up and verified it, you come over to the live search and click your edit profile. It opens up the business information box, click contact, the contact tab, it'll take you to the website. And if you've already got a Google Business web page, it'll say like a manage button here. If not, there should be a blue button that says add website, get started. So that is something just worthwhile doing, in my opinion, that helps just solidify your business name online.
Couple of minutes left, Pete.
Okay, well, very quickly then, why bother doing all this? Well, your online visibility to attract more inquiries. It adds increased credibility, free review platform, create them posts for events, products, services, etc. that you offer. And it all integrates with Google, such as Google Maps, Google Search. It just helps combine everything together. So that's all really I wanted to share with you. It's just some little tips in there. And yeah, if there's any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
Brilliant, thanks, Pete. That's really, really useful. If you can stop sharing your screen, and then I can see everybody.
Bear with me, Keith. The
Okay.
controls have gone a little bit skew with. There we go. That's better.
There we go. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Probably got time for just one question. If anyone's got any questions for Pete Prem.
Yeah, just a couple of things. Not enough people do this. Number one, it's the best feeling in the world when someone calls you and actually asks you, as opposed to you trying to solve the dynamics between client relationship is amazing. The other thing is I get a lot of smaller businesses, Pete, that say, I don't want to show my address, my home address and my Google business. How do I get over that? Because I still want to be listed on there, but I don't want people knocking on my home office door. Is that possible?
It is depending what they do. I mean, you can set them up as like a service area business. I'm trying to think that the issue is Google changes this all the time. I mean, even right now they're rolling out a huge update throughout August, so we just wait to see the ripple effects of that now. So they move settings around all the time. But there was a feature to hide address in the Google business listing, because I know some people don't like to promote that. But yeah, in my experience, having the map pin is always far more visible online than a service area business, and that just seems to be how it's fallen recently. So if they don't mind having their address shown, or if they can just hide it, I would always go for that preference first.
And how about if they decide, would you recommend them renting out the business address?
Yeah, that's always sometimes Google knows about the like virtual offices as such addresses. They know where they're listed, but it is an option if it legitimately registered there to work. Then by all means use that as their like postal address for the business. But then I'd reflect that like say on directory listings and on the website as the focal point for where their business is registered.